with another naturally obsessed look into football. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe button, and comment down below. Let me know what you thought about the video. And as I always like to preface by saying, I am not a football expert, just a fan who's naturally obsessed. So the NFL season's going to be here before we know it, and in the lead up, I always like to, rather than do a win and loss prediction, do how do I think you're going to finish in the division prediction. And this week, we're going to be doing this every week for the next 8 weeks in lead up to the NFL season. But this week, we're going to start with the AFC East. And in fourth place this year, to probably very few people's surprise, the New York Jets. Listen, I love the pickups that the New York Jets have made over the last couple of years. This year's draft in particular, it was probably my favorite draft of any NFL team. Getting Sauce Gardner, getting Garrett Wilson, getting Jermaine Johnson where you got him, and then to get Breece Hall in the second. Those are 4 day one impact players for the New York Jets. And I don't know what Zach Wilson is. All I know, though, is he did finish the season much stronger than he started. And I think based off of how they're building that team right now, he's set up to succeed if he is indeed the guy. And we're going to find out if he is the guy very soon. And the one thing that I do have questions about, and it's no shot at him, I just genuinely do wonder what direction that team is going in, whether it's going to be offensive oriented or defensive oriented. And Robert Saleh, being a defensive minded coach, I don't know if he is truly the guy going forward. And we're going to find out, and he deserves an opportunity because he is a damn good coach. I don't know if he's a good head coach, but he's a damn good coach. That 49ers defense was phenomenal under him. They definitely missed him and went to bat for him when it came to him getting hired for the New York Jets head coaching position. I'm really excited, and honestly, it would not surprise me at all, to some people's shock, if they finished third, because I have a lot of questions about the team that, as of right now in this moment in time, I have finishing third in the division, the New England Patriots. Now, I am one of those people that probably gives you too much credit if you have a history of success and past accomplishment. And that's Bill Belichick for me. I just cannot ever bet against Bill Belichick, and it's sometimes to my own demise. I foolishly picked them to beat Buffalo in the playoffs last year. You bet your ass I felt really ridiculous after I saw that final score. It was insane. It did not look like a New England Patriot football team. And granted, they're still in a rebuild process, so to speak, and it's kind of unfortunate that there's this many doubts on the New England Patriots based off of how much money they spent in free agency last offseason. And Mac Jones, look, you can win a lot of games with Mac Jones. If you play a certain way and build an offense around Mac Jones a certain type of way, you can win a lot of games. But I don't know if that's really a compliment to say that about Mac Jones. I don't know. Can he become a guy that can single-handedly win you football games? I have very high doubts about that, but I cannot completely say that I don't think that's the case. I don't know. Similar with Zach Wilson, I feel like I'm more confident in what Mac Jones is and what he's going to be, but I can't say definitively what it is. And I do think that the loss of Josh McDaniels is a lot more significant than not only the New England Patriots are saying. Obviously, they're not going to say, oh, we're going to miss him a lot. They want to be confident. They want to show that they feel they're going to be a very competitive football team. But I don't think you can dismiss how impactful he was to that team for so many years. And like most of you, what the hell was that draft class? I'm blown away and so confused by it. And I don't know. Maybe it's going to be something to where we all feel a little foolish for questioning Bill Belichick. But right now, we can't deny what it is. It's very head-scratching. I don't know why he chose not only certain positions over others, but the players he did draft at those positions seemed like reaches. I don't know. I feel like as far as the New England Patriots go, and the reason why it would not surprise me in the slightest if they did finish last in the division is, as crazy as this sounds, I feel I know more of what the New York Jets are than the New England Patriots are. I don't think any single person on here can deny that on paper, it looks like they've taken a step back. And I know on paper versus on the football field are two completely different things. So who knows? Halfway through the season, they might be playing 500 football or better, and we'll be like, okay, it's Belichick being Belichick. They're good. But I cannot deny, guys, that I have much more questions than answers when it comes to the New England Patriots. But as of right now, if you had to have me guess, I would say they finished third in the division. Second place, Miami Dolphins. I love what they're doing. Mike McDaniel, I think, was a really good hire for head coach. Chase Edmonds at running back, I think, was one of their most underrated free agent signings. I think he's going to thrive in that Mike McDaniel offense. I think getting Tyreek Hill is very significant. I don't think it's an underrated acquisition at all. I think most of us are saying, yeah, that's going to be a big payoff in hopefully Tua Tagovailoa's development. But I think we can all acknowledge this is a make or break year for Tua Tagovailoa. And even if he has a good year, it still might not be enough. I think in order for Tua to have a set place on this team as the QB1 going into next year, he has to have a borderline great season. And I'm not talking about being up there in statistics with a Josh Allen or Joe Burrow or anything like that. I just think you have to look at his numbers and be like, wow, he was the primary reason why we had the season that we had. So I don't feel like I have as many questions about the Dolphins. I feel like they're going to be a very good competitive team, and I'm feeling very confident that they are the second best team in this division right now. But I'm feeling even more confident, as you probably are too, that the Buffalo Bills are once again going to win this division. Look, they are probably, outside of the Rams, the best team in football. Josh Allen, he's favored to win MVP this upcoming season for a reason. Stephon Diggs has been outstanding since day one that he got to the Buffalo Bills. That defense, always consistent. I really like the moves that they made as far as trying to bolster that offensive line. I don't think they made any sort of significant signing, but I think the signings that they did make are upgrades. And I just think right now, they're not my pick to win the Super Bowl. We're going to get to that as the season gets closer. I'm going to reveal my tier of teams, but I think right now, if you had to ask me where do the Buffalo Bills rank as far as the entire NFL goes, I have them as the second best team in the NFL, and I could easily see them winning the Super Bowl. But let me know what you guys think. I'm sure some of you disagree strongly with what I said. Some of you might agree. Just let me know in the comments down below where you're at with the AFC East. I appreciate you guys watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, comment down below. Let me know what you thought about the video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks, guys.